I'm live again, and it says that I'm connected. Alright, so here we are continuing, but this is like part 2 of the live stream today for Thursday, November 24th. Okay, so hopefully we will be able to have our reading go on. Excuse me. Now, where were we? I think we're at like number 5. Were we at 5? Were we at 6? Scrappy-Doo! Hello! How are you? Yay, you made it to part 2. Alright, so I got cut off. So we're doing part 2 right now and starting at number 5. Then we're going to have one hell of a rocking good live stream. Alright. I was thinking of you today, Scrappy-Doo. I'm doing the villains. Earth members, you guys, you get these decks at the end for your 3-card readings. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. What's for dinner today? Noka Oya's in the house. Gobble till you wobble day. Hey. Alright, your reading's going to be at the end. I have the Oso Zen Tarot out for you. I was explaining it at the beginning of the last live that it's pretty intense. It comes at me as a learning tool more than a tarot deck. So that's why I'm not reading in general today with it. Ham hock soup. Yum, yum, yum. Delicious. I love soup. Soup is the stuff. All right. So I'm going to carry on here with, like, I was at number 5. No Koi, no worry. You're still there. You have unlimited membership. Ooh, nice, Scrappy. That's awesome. That's very awesome. Yum, yum, yum. The love in there. Yeah, I want to... There we go. All right, so I'm going to continue reading here. I've got number 5s on the go, I think. I don't know. I'm starting at number 5. Here we are, 5. We have the 8 of Cups here for you, and focus on the positive. How many cards are in this deck? I may run out. Bahavia, hello! Ooh. I know, it's not the same, right? All right, 5s. Here we are. We have the 8 of Cups, and we have focus on the positive. So yay, you guys. Thanks for coming back. So when we're discovering new things, focus on the positives. I'm grateful that I have opportunities to learn about new things I like. I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to experience things that I used to like, but I don't like anymore. You know, being able to be grateful in the opportunity of learning new stuff is really where the universe is directing you to be right now. Meatballs. Oh, when number 8 started? We're at number 8? Thank you, darling. I'm like, I have too many cards down there. All right, so we're going from 5 to 8. I love that you guys keep track of it. Thank you. 8. Here we go. 10 of Cups. The feeling of feeling accomplished, feeling good, feeling emotionally wonderful, feeling helpful, feeling lovely, feeling giving, feeling wonderful. Clear your minds is the Moonology card today, the manifestation card. Clear your mind. So if you're feeling all these wonderful things, you've achieved these things, and now it's time to be in the calmness of it. All right, enjoy that moment, clear your mind, be in that gratitude, and then see what the universe is going to bring you next. Okay, number 9s. Here we go. Why did I get stopped on 4? 9s, we have the 9 of Voices that have jumped out here. The 9 of Swords. So if there's anything that's weighing on your mind right now, nattering at you in the back of your mind, blah, 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 write it all down. Write down on paper anything that you're worried about, anything that is a concern, anything that is making you feel or think that you are less than. All right? We have unleash your kindest self here. Now, unleash your kindest self also means being kind to your own self. All right? Any of those doubts or negative things that keep rolling over and over and over, just be kind. You wouldn't speak to a little puppy like that or a little baby like that, so speak kindly to yourself as well. Okay? Ooh, I think Hubby's home. All right, number 10. Here we go. Ooh, 10s, what do we have popping out? The Ace of Voices, the Ace of Swords coming in. It is a time for new opportunities. New truths are being revealed. Hello, Jeremy Taylor. New truths are being revealed. And it is the opportunity to be proud of yourself. Recognize how far you've come. You know, write down on a piece of paper. I'm going to be all about journaling. Write down on a piece of paper, like, all the great things you've accomplished. I've changed the way I feel. I've changed some outlook. I've done this, this, and this. I said yes to these experiences. Oh, geez. All right. So here we are, 9s, 10s, 10s, 10s. The Ace of Voices. New things being revealed for you. Happy Thanksgiving, Ashley. Doing good. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I saw that thumbnail and I'm like, it's just so weird I have to use it. So I put the new date on it and that's where it is. That's crazy. Caught me off guard. Yeah, and then our first live stream completely bombed. Completely bombed. So we had to restart because we had unstable connections. Imagine. All right, I'm glad you love it. It was a little weird. Happy Thanksgiving, my American friends. Any thoughts? All right, I'm at number 11. Jeremy, this one can be for you. Yeah, you know what? Trust your own intuition. We have the Ace of Thoughts right here. Tap into your own self. Do you see how this thought process is like grounding deep? Take some time to like literally carve out some time for yourself to get into that grounding mode. You can look within, you can put your hand on your heart, you can say, what knowledge do I need to know? And if it's about a specific situation, what knowledge do I need to know about this insert specific situation, okay? Open up to change. Trust your intuition here. You've got a very strong intuition that's guiding you. All right, Temperance in the reverse position. It'll bring things into balance as it brings things out of balance and back into balance again. All right, is that making sense? So it may throw you off your game a little bit, trusting that intuition. Happy Thanksgiving. Give Ground and hubby a nice big hug for me. All right, Jeremy, so trust your instincts. You can ground, you say, what is it that I need to know? And if you have like a tarot deck of your own or anything like that, you can pull a card out and see what your intuition says about that. If you don't, open up a book, read what the first word is. If you don't, put a piece of music on and see what that line is in that song that stands out to you, all right? Your intuition will speak through to help you find that knowledge you think you're missing. Hello, Rhonda. All right, Jeremy, is that making some sense? Right now, like the phrase, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You have that knowledge that you're seeking. You have to trust your intuition and make space to allow that message to come through for you. I guess I already knew that. I know, I hate those cliche things. Well, you have it all within you. Yeah, but how do I freaking access it? So ways to access it, we can free write, just start writing things down. What do I need to know about this situation? Write down all your thoughts that come through it. Absurd thoughts, actual thoughts, scenarios. See what comes in that moment. Because once we start doing a mundane human activity, all right, that repetitive activity where our mind can just kind of wander away, we receive messages at those levels. We receive information and downloads in those times. So yeah, just find yourself doing like a mundane human task. Chores, dishes, free writing, shuffling cards, see what pops out. And then going for that insight, like if you're thinking about it and then all of a sudden all these red birds fly by, I'd look up red bird and see what kind of message is there for you on the internet. 11. All right, number 12s. Here we are. This is yours. Jeremy, you can go ahead and pick another number. I'm going right up to 40 today to see if that gives you some more insight into that. Number 12s, we have the 9 of Voices in the reverse position. Worries are falling away. We're having a lot of 9 of Swords this week because we're dropping, we're shifting, we're changing. A lot of things are happening with this new moon energy. Attuned to the divine. All right, so anytime 9 of Swords comes into a reading, I say write it down. Get whatever is going on in your head out on a piece of paper. Get that energy out of you, right? It doesn't matter how petty it is. It's not for you or it's not for anybody else. It's just for you. So write down everything that's bothering you. The car is low on gas. I ran out of lunch meat. Whatever it is. Crumple it up. Rip it up. Stomp it out. Go bury it in the yard. Light it on fire. Get that energy moving away from you. And that will allow more insight to come in. Attuning to the divine. All right, I hope we don't have any more internet problems today. 13s, here we are. Did anybody pick 13? I have a 31 on my page. Rashika, you can pick a number, and you will get some insight. 13. Tarot for today. Hello, Mr. O! Happy Thanksgiving to you and the missus. Thank you for popping in today. It's been a hot minute. Thank you. Mwah. Uh-oh, you can't see me. Thank you. I love what you guys do, too. You're so much fun. Giving the love. Mr. O and Mrs. B. You picked 24. It's not done yet. We're doing number 13 here. We've got that priestess coming in. All right. So the universe totally has your back. Any ideas that you're feeling that need to be addressed, really have a look into them. There's a lot of creativity coming through in the universal messages. So we're being sparked to allow our imagination a bigger role in our lives. All right, full moon in Leo, shine. Allow imagination to play a bigger role in your life. It will go to 24, yeah? All right, allow imagination to play a bigger role in your life. You can pick more than one number as well. Oh, I love it. You guys are amazing. You are amazing. Amazing, amazing. See, in Canada, our Thanksgiving Day was last month on the calendar. I can be really cheesy and say, every day is Thanksgiving. We give thanks every day. All right, where are we? Number 13, number 14s. Here we go. 14, I have the Ace of Voices here for you. New things are being revealed, all right? The Ace of Voices is the Ace of Swords. And when the Ace of Swords comes to us, there's new truths being revealed. And what does our moon card say? Push through any insecurity. So use that ace and chop all that insecurity away. And it's like a machete going through like the jungle as you're clearing the path for yourself. I am safe. I am loved. And I can do hard things. Make sure you put your hand on your heart. Like really, truly believe it. Because you can. You know? You really, really can. You can create that safe space right in your mind where nobody else can get in there. And it's all yours. And I am loved. I can love myself. And nobody can take that away from me. And I can do hard things. Yes, I can. All right? You can push through that insecurity. Both have different answers. You'll be stuck. Deep in your heart, you already know what the answer is. Anything that tarot cards show you is not set in stone. It doesn't determine your fate or your destiny, but you do. Your thoughts, your actions do. Oh, thank you. All right, 15s. Who picked number 15 here? We have the 9 of emotions, the 9 of cups coming in for you. When we have this card, this is like the wish card. Let's make our dreams come true. Let's feel really good in the moment. Let's stop and give gratitude for everything we have, how hard we've been able to work at getting this, how close we are to dreams or goals that have been kicked right through the goalposts. All right, step into your power. Step into your power. This is, the pure energy that I'm getting from this combo right now. This 9 of cups is really about just surrendering and letting the universe power you up, like fully, fully, fully charged. And there's no need to be afraid of your individual power either, right? Because it's there. It's unending. It's not going to run out, right? So we can fill more and more and more, and we can be overfilling with it. Stepping into your power. And you know, it's easy to say that, but it's one of those hard transitions to make. I trust the universe knows what's best for me. Whew, it's a toughie. But once you get into that state of alignment, it is such a pure bliss feeling. It is like you can feel your vibration raising. So practice, 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 practice. Oh, it's not complicated. There's a lot of people, don't realize the power of their own choice. Their choice to look at a situation differently. The choice to make one simple action that'll change your whole day. You know, the choice to not try to control everything, but try to be in response to it, to go forward. All right, 16s, here we are. The cards are jumping. They want to talk to you, talk to you. 16s, here we are. We have the 8 of inspiration in the reverse position, 16s. Okay, so if you're doing too much and it feels like you're fighting everything, reduce the flow, reduce the friction. What can I release to make this job easier? Are you still doing work that got the job done like 10 steps ago? Because that would cause friction. Are you making it more complicated than it needs to be? Right? So here, can we just draw a straight line? But I think the straight line needs some zigzags, maybe some curves, maybe add some color in there. No. Just make that straight line. Don't make it so complicated. Release your blocks right here in our manifestation cards. Releasing the blocks, your limitations. If you say things like, I'd like to do that, but that's a blockage that you need to address. Why is that but there? Well, why not? Another one to ask yourself at this time is, what would somebody who loves themselves do? Are you taking on too much? You're allowed to say no. All right. So removing your personal blocks here, releasing your blocks, letting the energy flow. Sometimes even just saying, I allow this energy to flow through me. You know, like when you flush your toilet and the water goes from the back tank through the tank and then down into the sewer, right? It's allowing it to flow through. Now, heart got hello. So allowing those blocks to flow through. Rhonda, what was your number? I'm at number 17 right now. Did anybody pick 17? Hello, Nikara. All right, number 17. We have the Queen of Voices. Sometimes the Queen of Swords comes in when we have to cut out persons, places, situations that do not serve our highest good, including how we talk to ourselves and how we treat ourselves. All right. Having that strength in the reverse card on the bottom of the deck as well means you need to find a little bit of strength within yourself. If you know you're doing something that isn't good for you, then you know you need to stop doing it. Keep your heart open. All right. Keep your heart open. It's okay when we change and we grow. It's okay to change our likes and our dislikes. It is okay to move out of the circle of things that disrespect our boundaries. All right, we have those choices. It is okay. It's hard finding the strength in it because of what we've been told or what we've experienced in our upbringing. All right, 18s. Here we go. That one jumped. 18s. We have the Two of Pentacles here, the Two of Materials. So finding joy in the work that's coming all around will reduce the chaos that comes with it. You know, sometimes we can find ourselves really busy. We do need to hustle. We do need to rest. It's all in appropriation, right? Like what time is appropriate, not appropriation. What time is appropriate for us to do that hustle? What time is appropriate for us to do that rest? All right. Know that you are loved. So even in the midst of chaos, and it feels like you're just like hustling hard, you're all on your own, you're doing it on your own, know that you are loved. The universe loves you and is guiding you. All right. Call on your spirit guides to be there with you. You are going to be able to thrive in that chaos once you find your routine, your tempo. The tempo. It's the tempo. All right, 19s, here we are. The great thing about doing readings like this is you can always come back to it, right? And if you pick a couple of spots throughout the video, you're going to put together a 3-card reading that will make sense for you. It will be what you need to hear at that time. All right, we have the Moon in reverse, and we have 8 of Emotions on the bottom of the deck here. I know I'm all over with my reading style today. It's just what the universe is calling for. So with that Moon in the reverse position, it's time to discover in this next cycle new things. All right, you've leveled up, and what I mean by that is like you've done this work to no longer feel a certain way, to no longer be a certain way. And so once you have completed that, that's a level up. And once that vibration levels up, you have the opportunity, you have the requirement to look for new things to add to that vibration, to keep lifting that vibration up. That's what you're working for, right? So new things that you like, new things that make your heart excited, new things that stimulate your mind, new things that stimulate the creativity. All right. So it's coming into this beautiful level of newness. And trust all will be well. Trust all will be well, because you're learning, you're doing, you're being, and being in the moment and allowing these transitions is such a freeing opportunity. It's so freeing to not have the weight of the world on your shoulders or in your heart anymore. All right, I will let you know, I do not read other people's energy without their permission. Okay, that is very important to me. I can tell you things about yourself. I can tell you great things about you. I can let you know where blockages are. But ultimately, it's up to you about what you do with that information and how you want to shift that energy. But I don't read for other people. That's what happens. Mess happens. I know a lot of people will say, oh, I'll do a love reading for you. I'll let you know what that other person is thinking. But that's not the way I roll. All right, we're halfway there. Number 20s. Here we are. This is for you. We have the 10 of inspiration in the reverse. All right, all week it's been conclusions, conclusions, conclusions. Release and dump out all that extra work you're doing, because you don't want to have to carry it all the way up the hill. We've come to a conclusion. So a lot of the work that you've done to get here is not the same work that you're going to need going forward in this path. So realizing that, oh, I did this, I don't need to do that anymore going forward. All right. Know your worth. From that movement, you have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So you're going to move into building foundations, building solid grounds, building new things that are going to elevate you as well. So being able to release what is no longer serving you, like these tools, this technique, this habit, this routine. All right. Have a look around and see what can be left behind as you're moving into this next cycle. Yeah, Vav, yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. Right? So beautiful connecting messages come through for you when you pick yours. 21s. I have the Hanged. Oh, let me write this in here. This card jumped out. So 21s. I have the Hanged Muse in the reverse position. What this is saying is there is a new way of looking at things, a new perspective coming. And if you're feeling really stuck, like, why does this always happen? Why does this keep happening to me? The question needs to flip. What can I change to prevent this from happening? Okay. Our Moonology card today is Release Control. So much easier said than done. Releasing control. All right. So things may not look exactly how you want them to. Because as we do things, we learn more, we grow more. And so the outcome is going to look a little different than when we started. Don't be afraid of letting that shift. Don't be afraid of letting that change, right? So here we are. We've got the Hanged Muse. It is time to let things flow, release control. The universe knows what's best for us. We as meager humans, we think we know, we don't know. Stand in the place there you were, now face west. Think about direction, wonder why you haven't now. All right, 22s, here we are. 22 for you. We have the Knight of Emotions coming in the reverse position. Let things flow, let things go. I was recently talking to somebody about how to let things go. And you know what? It's not so much of like letting it go and feeling guilty because you don't feel that way anymore. You can let things go and set them on a shelf so that you're not carrying it with you. Because even if like I were to carry this and then this and then this and then this, do you see how my hands are getting full, right? So these are all my tools and I need them, but I can set that there. I can put that there. I can set that there, and I can set that there. And anytime I need that tool, I can pick it up again. Anytime I need that feeling, I can visit it and say, why am I visiting you today? What do you have to teach me? I'm feeling sad. I can pick this up off the shelf and say, why am I visiting you today? Why do I have this feeling? And then after you have that discussion, you put that little sad package back on the shelf. So you're not like throwing it away. You're not dismissing. You're not getting rid of it all completely. You're just putting it in a different place. You're not carrying that forward with you. All right, go deeper. And that's just what that is. That's going a little bit deeper, because we hold all these at a surface level, right? That's our tagline. We hold it at a surface level. For example, let me be real with you for a moment. For example, my emotional state can quite often be triggered by the fact that my mom and my dad are both passed away, right? So for a long time, when I was going through depression about that grief, I would say, I'm so sad because my parents died, right? So that became my tagline. That became my tagline. That was it. So deciding to make that change and allowing this to be on the shelf, you know what? Yes, my parents have passed on. I've gone deeper into that. So now whenever I feel sad, I don't carry it with me. And I don't feel bad about not carrying it with me, because I don't want that sad with me all the time. I want that love with me all the time. The reason we feel sad is because we did feel love, right? And so I want that love with me all the time. So when I put that sad into a compartment on my shelf, and anytime that sad decides to come and visit me, I can say, yes, I recognize that you're here, and what are you teaching me today? What do I need to know about this today? How can I transmute this sad into more love? So it requires a little bit of go deeper, all right? And that's personally how I do it. So that, yeah, I can talk about this now without crying, and it's taken me like a long time. All right, so don't expect these kind of changes overnight to happen. But when we do take these things and we can set them to the side and not let them like direct and control us in that way, we have the opportunity to change that energy in us as well. So by going deeper, we can look at the why behind the emotion, which is really why we have that emotion. We have that emotion to trigger us, to say, why is this happening? And then make that balance adjustment. All right. Number 23s. I feel like we're wailing through this, but we did a lot of numbers in that first part that lagged out. So that was kind of weird. 23s, here we are. That's for you. The Muse of Voices, the King of Swords. Get her done. Get her done. Time to do it. You have it all here. Don't overthink it and make yourself bored. Breathe through the tension. All right. And as things come to conclusion, you have that buildup, right? You have that tension. This is coming to conclusion. Is it going to be right? Did I do it right? What am I going to do after? What's the next project? Whoa. Slow down. Take a deep breath. Okay. Take a deep breath. Now, all those questions that are arising, that's that tension. Moving through this tension is answering those questions. Okay? Calm down. Take a deep breath. Be in that moment. Don't try to rush through it. Oh, Rhonda, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you're singing, Jeremy. Yeah, isn't it crazy, like, these vibrations that bring us together on learning and healing, hey? It's initially why I started this whole channel, was vlogging through grief and depression to figure out all these different ways of working through it to be able to recognize it and not be in that position. Oh, nice. I'm a dancer more than I am a singer. I sing poorly, but I like it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, Rishika, your future spouse, no contact situation. Should you move on and wait? My first question is, why is there a no contact situation? And then once that question comes in, make your decision from there. All right, 24s. Here we go. We have the Muse of Voices. Again, the King of Swords. So, you know what? Sometimes the King of Swords can be rather blunt and likes to cut. Like, if you are being blunt towards a person with your language, with how you're talking like that, pull back a little bit. If somebody is being very blunt at you, very sharp towards you, you're allowed to have boundaries that say no thank you. So reflect on your priorities right here. What is important for you? So what is important for you, and see what those priorities are. All right. So again, you have the choice. You really do have a choice here to make. But what is important to you? What is it? And reflect on what it is. Like, make that decision based on that. All right, 25s. Oh, hubby made some coffee. It smells so good. Well, maybe there's something better for you around if he doesn't want your love. I know that sounds so bad, but take this time to love yourself. Let your radiance shine. All right, 25s. Ace of Inspiration. Yeah, see, look at, let that radiance shine. Something new for you. New ideas, new creativity, new. Take a reality check. What is your priority? Have a look around and see what your reality looks like. Be very honest with yourself. Is it something that is worth that time and energy? Or is it something that, you know, is just spinning like a hamster wheel going around? That's what I have right now, is a hamster wheel coming in. So take control of that ability to create, of that action, and go for it. Be your creative self. Be your creative self. All right, 26. I have the Two of Voices in the reverse position. Yep. And the Muse of Materials on the bottom of the deck. So the Two of Voices comes in. The Two of Voices comes in, like in the traditional deck, is the person holding swords like this with a blindfold on. So the Two of Voices in the reverse position, take the blindfold off. Let the guard come down a little bit. It's okay. You guys, we are allowed to be vulnerable. We're allowed to be vulnerable. Like, that's part of our being. We're not meant to be on guard all the time. All right. So here we have go for it. The blindfold is falling off. The guard is falling down. Go for it. Go and enjoy life. Experience something that makes you feel happy. Not because of somebody else, but because of you. Take yourself out on a date. Go for a coffee. Buy yourself some flowers. All right? Write yourself a happy note and stick it in the mailbox and have it come back to you in a little while. Things that are nice for you. Nice. Hi, Katie. I'm reading up to number 40. After that, yes, if you'd like. However, if you'd like to pick a number, pick a couple of numbers, you will probably get your answer. All right, so right now I'm reading number 27. After number 40, I do my Earth members, and then I can take donations for readings for sure. All right, 27s. We have 3 in the major arcana. The Empress is in the reverse position. You need to get out of your own way, darling. All right, 8 of Swords in the reverse position as well. Make the choice to not let anything stop you. What are your own limitations? You know, a lot of times we want to go and do something, but then we freeze. Why do we freeze? And then we go and get distracted by doing something. Embrace the flow of life, all right? If you want to do something, if you want to try something, you know, say yes to the experience, okay? This Empress card, she'll flip over. She'll start feeling bountiful in abundance once you start saying yes to life. You have to let it in. You got to do the thing, even if it's a baby step. You know, if you haven't gone outside in a couple days, go sit on the step for a minute. Go enjoy the beautifulness of nature and the surroundings around you. I mean, there's even nature to be found if you are in the heart of a city. It may be a little difficult, but I get it. Okay, so allowing that Empress to come right in, embracing the full flow of life, saying yes to those experiences is going to flip that feeling of abundance. You know, we don't need to be rich to say yes to experiences. That's not what I'm talking about. Going out for a walk with a friend. Going out for a walk by yourself and just observing people, nature, environments. Right? That's a really good way to connect with the space around you. Look at the animals. Hello, Vanita. All right, where are we? Number 28. Here we go. 28. We've got the Devil coming in. Devil's come to visit us a couple of times. So I am going to go all out here and say 28. If you've been working on something very major in your life, like quitting smoking, or quitting drinking, quitting something like that, don't get in your own way of it, all right? If it's going really easy, don't make it more difficult. If it's going difficult, find ways to make it easier on yourself. This Devil comes in when it's like, not today, Satan. I don't freaking have time for this, okay? So just keep your eye on the prize. When we practice gratitude, this is the card, practice gratitude. That makes that Devil go away. The Devil comes in to try to suck us back to old habits. Oh, just go for it. It's easier back there. Well, no thanks. I'm working to get up here, not back there, right? So being in gratitude. Today I'm grateful that I have changed out of that habit. Today I'm grateful that I welcome new and exciting things into my life. Today I'm grateful that I am free. Today I'm grateful for my choices. All right, so don't make it more complicated than it needs to be. I even wrote on my own board the other day, keep it simple, because I started overcomplicated things. I started overthinking things, and it's just about keep it simple. All right, 29s. Here we go, here we go, here we go. That's yours. I don't even need to shuffle. 29s, we have the Fool card in the reverse position. Not yet. Not yet. All right. We're waiting for these cycles to complete. There's some balance. Justice card in the reverse. Balance on the bottom of the deck that needs addressed. It just flipped over. So as we progress through things, making sure to change our routines up a little bit to be more accommodating to these new routines. It may feel weird speaking gratitude out loud. Like it may feel so hokey and cheesy speaking gratitude out loud before you even put your feet on the floor, which is what I do. Today I'm grateful for, oh, my blanket feels nice. Today I'm grateful that my puppy came and woke me up. Today I'm grateful that we have an automatic coffee maker and hubby pushed the button. Simples, right? Honor your feelings. So before going into anything else here, 29s, honor your feelings, recognize them, bring that aspect back into balance here with that Justice in reverse card. All right, honoring your feelings. A lot of times we'll try to push through cycles. We'll just try to rush through. We'll try to get it done. rather than taking that time to be in each part of it. Do you know what I mean? All right, 30s, here we go. 30s, this is for you, What flipped? We have the death card that's flipped over, and we have the 7 transformation right here. All right, again, 30s, with these great big cycles coming to an end. That's where this death moth comes in. Our transformation, our metamorphosis from a little wiggly thing into something that can fly. All right, there's a lot of cycles coming to conclusion right now. And look at this emergence, this 7 of Wands, this rebirthing, this emergence where light is shining through where there was just darkness before. All right, so beautiful. I say all right a lot. Beautiful cards coming up for you. Relax. Don't stress it too much. When the death card comes up, it is a definitive end of a cycle. All right. It will be a little bit chaotic. It's not this smooth, beautiful thing. It may include the big, ugly cry. It may include, you know, eating a certain food for a couple of days because it's all that we want. Alicia, happy Thanksgiving. It may include just being in that space. Have some baths. Let it flow and relax. We can't always be in go time. It is time to relax as we are going through these great, big, huge cycles. Felicia, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for popping in. Can I do a yes or no for you? You have a question in your mind? Ooh, I can pull up pendulum. All right, I'm at 31. Yes, look at you guys. Oh, where is it? Where is it? There it is. Ooh. All right, a hematite pendulum right here. All right. Javier. Yes or no? What's your question? Da 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 da. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're really indecisive, aren't you? Ah! It's like no, yes, no, yes. This is coming up no, though. You are really decisive. Indecisive. All right. I love that every number is speaking to you as well. That is just a surefire sign from the universe. You're meant to be here. 31s, this is for you. We have the Hierophant coming in. Ah, Felicia. Okay, so your influence on that. 31s, we have the Hierophant here. So we're looking at going into some traditional stuff, but with an alternative means. All right, so whether we're looking at traditional counseling, things that work in that line, and then adding onto it. So is that why I was like, yes, no, 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 yes? No. All right, 31s, we've got make time for self-love. Ooh. The Hierophant, where does it talk about self-love? Spiritual justice, longevity, giving yourself advice. What traditions do you use that work in your life, and what traditions do you have no idea why you're doing it? Right? So that is something to be looking at right now. The why of things. The sun is shining very brightly. Thinking of rearranging my room, but I don't know which way to arrange it. Thank you, Noko Oi. There, good. Love you too, sis. Ah, and you've got a wrench now. You're highlighted again. All right, 32s. 32s, here we are. We have the 5 of voices coming in. Ooh, and the Queen of Materials. So as working through things like coming out of a cold season, grab that confidence of the Queen of Materials has right here for you. Coming out of the cold. It's a change of thought. There's a big, big, big change of thought that's happening here for you. And it says, think it through. All right. So grabbing that confidence of the Queen right there and just doing what is in the highest good for you. What are your requirements and how can you make them? How can you reach your requirements? Thinking it through. Thinking it through. Okay. So there we go. Thinking it through. Aw, thank you. Spam ham. The spam ham. That was the best spam crew ever, I think. That was so far ago. Are we going to summon the spam crew? The spam hams? All right, 33s. Here we go. They were awesome. 33s. The Devil card comes up again. You guys, I just want to take time. Oh, and the King of Materials. I just want to take time to say I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the decisions that you've made. I'm proud of that deep, dark space that you have decided to look at within yourself. You're taking that King of Pentacles. What's your golden coin? What's your eye on the prize? What's that golden coin? If you guys have seen American God's Dead Leprechaun, like that golden coin that's in him that makes the wishes come true, right? So making your own wish come true and shedding those old personalities and beliefs about yourself and doing all that stuff in the back end of things that the everyday person is not going to see. I'm really proud of you for doing that for yourself. Okay? I know you've been doing it. The universe knows that you're making these changes. It is being seen. And when the Devil comes up in these readings, that is the reminder that that vibration is definitely and definitively changing. That vibration of who you are no longer is where they want to drag you back to. But not today, Satan. All right. In these transitions too is the opportunity to be humble. Well, we have the be proud of how far you've come, but don't let ego override it because it could be lost like that as well. All right, so being humble in the situation. Often I find myself, if I'm feeling like, oh my gosh, this is so great, I will take the time and say, universe, I humble myself in your hands. I am humbled to be able to do this job. And that just really speaking it out loud, it puts ego in its place. Because it's there. Ego is a part of us, right? And it does get inflated. And when we notice that happening, we can say, universe, I humble myself in your honor. I am your humble servant. Right? And just squash that ego back into its little place there. Yashvi, of course you can. Your dad was in what show? Aww, neighbors bringing cupcakes. Happy Thanksgiving. All right, so yay, there's that. All right, 34. So Yashvi, why don't you be like number 36? All right, I'm reading for number 34 right now. That light is so bright. 34 is, here we go. We have the Empress in the reverse position. Again, taking our power, regaining our power, not doubting your power. And that power right now is speaking to me, it's choices. I know I talk a lot about decisions and choices, right? It is up to us to make that decision and to make that choice and then to act upon it. Attend to the details. Attend to the details. So when we're not feeling like abundant and bountiful and things like that, pay attention to the details that are going on and really show gratitude for those details. The simplest things. I am so grateful that I get to read for you today. I'm so grateful I have the tools in front of me to be able to do that. I'm so grateful to have these tools, this new computer, so I can do this smoothly. Right? Little gratitudes. I'm grateful for my cup and I'm grateful for my tea. That is really, really bright. So in the little details, we can regain that strength, that fertility, that abundance from the universe. That is ours. That is our birthright that we are entitled to. Have we been hanging for 2 years? I'm so grateful for you too, my friend. Oh my gosh. We have seen each other through quite some changes, haven't we? Yeah, I've got these tingles. So freaking grateful for you. Yay, high five. Train. We've even lost our noon bell together. There used to be a bell every day at noon. All right, 36 is, here we go. 36, the 8 of Swords in the reverse position. Nice. And the Page of Swords in reverse position. The 8 of Swords is just all these swords falling away. The barriers, the obstacles, the roadblocks getting out of your way. All right? It's off for Thanksgiving. No, it's broken. So the 8 of Swords coming in is that release. It's like the blindfold's falling off. It looks like the gates are opening and allowing you to come through. Yeah, Yashvi. The Page of Voices in the reverse position. Let's change this. Listen to the ideas that are coming to you. All right? Even if they seem strange and not normal for what you would normally do. Listen to those ideas that are coming to you right now. Okay? Trust the universe. I did say American Gods. Yes, I did. No, I'm totally talking about that. All right, Yashvi, trust the universe. There's a lot going on. There's a lot for your soul. And getting out of the way is that, trust it. Just trust the instincts that are coming to you. Yeah, and I was just taking my Reiki 2 course, and my Reiki master has the book in her house, and I'm like, oh! I've been wanting to read the book because this series is pretty amazing. You said your dad is in that? That's pretty cool. That's freaking cool. Clean music lover. Hey, bud. Do that and see if that helps. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Thank you. I'm glad it resonated with you. You've got this. I love telling people great things about themselves. I love helping release blockages as well. That's so cool. Tell them good job. Oh, that's awesome. That's wild. Isn't it wild? All right, where are we? Number 37s. This is for you. Woo! Isn't it amazing how we connect globally through here? You passed last October 12th, born December 12th. Oh. Oh, thank you for sharing such a wonderful memory with us. Oh, I've got the tingles down my back right now. Ooh. So his birthday is coming up. His birthday is coming up. And what are you doing for him? What are you doing for me? The Muse of Inspiration comes in. This is the King of Wands. Katie! Katie, can we rephrase that question? And yeah, I'll get you at after number 40. All right, Jeremy, yeah, the King of Wands comes in. Inspired action. What are you inspired to do right now? I love it. I absolutely love it. And so I also want to say for you that is a great way to keep those beautiful love ties, connections strong. All right. Nice, nice, nice. I love it. I absolutely love that you're sharing that. I am so grateful that you came here today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. What do we have here too? The sun. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. It's all right. It's all right. Do 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 do. All right, Jeremy, you know what? That's your message today. That's extra special. I've got like, okay, can you see the goosebumps lining up on my arms? That's an extra special message coming through for you today. I'm getting the tingles right up in here. Ooh, I'm even a little shaky. Jeremy, I'm so happy and blessed that you came and joined us today, and I thank you, thank you, thank you. This is going to sound really weird, but I really would like to see you again in our live streams because this feeling is a connection for you universally. So I think that's why you're receiving a lot of these messages coming through, is because you're meant to hear a lot of them. All right, Katie, thank you for the donation. Let me get through to number 40 here, and then I'll pop you in and I'll do my Earth Star readings. Katie, we're going to have a chat about the question, though. All right, 38. Whew, that's passed. Thank you, Spirit. 38 is great. We've got the High Priestess here, 38. So really having the confidence to know your power, to know the universe has your back and you are guided. Again, I am safe, I am loved, I am protected, I am guided, I can do hard things. Whatever it is that you fear, you can put your hand on your heart and the universe is going to give you that power. The universe is going to give you that power. Talk less, feel more. I am safe, I am loved, I feel safe, I feel loved, I feel guided. All right, so we can put that talk into there, shift the energy, shift the request. I feel. All right, what does I feel? I see. What chakra is I feel? Ooh, sacral chakra. I feel. All right, getting into that grounded. I feel safe. I feel love. I feel protected. So yeah, even putting your hands over your lower belly and saying those affirmations will open up some energy for you there. All right, 39s. Here we go. $39s. We have the Chariot in the reverse position. Ooh, and the High Priestess. I feel like I'm carrying on 38's reading here, but Chariot in reverse means we're not moving forward until you realize your power. You can't go forward until you press the gas pedal. That's the message. Come into your own power. Turn your car on. Hit the accelerator. Get ready to go. All right? We have the choice of hitting the accelerator or the brakes. Why am I car talking you right now? You aren't going until you hit the gas pedal. Reveal what needs to be seen. Do you need to find your keys? They're in the drawer under that thing. But reveal what needs to be seen. Honestly, it's taking a look at yourself and recognizing that you have power of yourself. You have control of yourself. And once you claim that back, you take that back. That's your energy. That's your energy that's been scattered off into the universe that you claim back. That's when movement is going to happen. That's when that feeling of movement is going to happen. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That 40s. We have the Muse of Inspiration, the King of Wands. Have the strength. All right, my friends, have the strength to go for it. Have the strength to start the thing. The baby steps, rather than just overthinking it. Write your plan on a piece of paper so you can look at it. That's the start of something. All right. What's number one in that plan? Do it. That's the second step. So have that strength, really have that strength, knowing that you can do it. And if you don't know what to do, as you start taking those steps, it will be shown to you. All right. You can't know what you haven't opened up to learn yet. It's like having a present. You don't know what's in there until you open the wrapper. And then you open the box. And then you take it out of the packaging. And then you get to enjoy it. So there's steps in everything. Just start with that first step here. Find a balance. Find a balance. Thinking, doing. Thinking, doing. Thinking, doing. Those baby steps is really where the balance is going to come for you. So it won't be a worrisome balance. You're not going to worry about what next step to take because it will be shown to you. That balance will come. Okay, there we go, my friends. That is our numbered readings, our card for the day. I've got Katie that's popped in here with a donation. She says, can you please see what Jordan is thinking, feeling today in regards to us? Katie, are you here? Yeah, cool. Thank you. So when I read, even if I try to read for somebody else, I don't have permission to access their energy. So I won't. Can you rephrase that question in a way that I can help you get the answer that you're looking for? How can I be brave to ask questions that I need? What are ways that I can show I care? All right. So if I say, yeah, I'll look into that, is going to come back to your energy. It will always come back to your own energy. All right. So are you guys already in a relationship? Are you hoping to be in one? Should you move on or wait for reconciliation? Okay, so that's two questions. Should I move on? Should I wait for reconciliation? I'm not trying to pick you apart here. I'm trying to get a clear message through spirits. So Katie, can I change your question to what does Katie need to know for her situation right now? Can we give you some insight into that? Because we'll see if the universe has a bigger plan for you. Yeah, that's good. What does Katie need to know for her situation right now? All right. So this is going to empower you about making your own decisions, about doing what's best for you in your alignment with the universe. So sometimes it says, like it'll give us insight into a lot of different things. I'm going to pull 4 cards. What does Katie need to know about her situation right now? Katie needs to know that she is a very powerful, powerful being that can attain anything that she wants. All right. We have a lot of major arcana in here, Katie. Okay. Major arcana indicates stuff that we are going through in our own personal bubble, in our own personal level. So really, my first instinct of this spread for you, my friend, is that you're not in a place that you are feeling in control of yourself. You're not feeling empowered. You're not feeling radiant. All right. And so with that, what needs to be done? Don't understand the feeling that this is real. All right. So we're going to empower you. We're going to empower you. What you need to look at right now is what do I need to change so I don't feel like this anymore? What do I need to look at so I feel like I have power, right? So what do? This is what we do. We have the High Priestess in the reverse position. So every day for the next 7 days, you look yourself in the mirror in the morning, give yourself a high five. You say you are beautiful and you can do anything. Whether you believe it or not, you say it out loud to your face in the mirror, give yourself a high five. You are beautiful. You can do anything. And when I say you're beautiful, I'm not talking just about outward beauty. I'm talking about inward beauty. Your soul is beautiful. All right? You are beautiful. You are a beautiful soul. And you can do anything. Our insight into this is to have some trust that the universe is guiding you into safety right now. So by you empowering yourself every day, you give yourself a high five. You say, you are a beautiful soul. You can do anything. All right. That's going to change the energy of how you feel about yourself and how you project out. Because being in this position right now is just like, I hope somebody likes me. I hope that you want to be with me. No, you're damn worth it. So you know what you have inside, and this is about you recognizing it. Say, you know what? I am so good. You desire me. I am amazing, and you want to be with me in your life. There is no question about it, because I'm so amazing, right? So that's where our energy that we're shifting around for you right now. That's where it has to flip in order to attract what it is you want to receive. Okay? Now, in our second position, we have the Nine of Wands here. The Nine of Wands is working through something. 12. The Nine of Wands is working through something. We're almost at the completion of it. Almost. All right? We have the Death card that's come in. Rev! All right, we have the Death card that's come in. All right, for you, Katie. So there is a cycle coming to an end. You need to stop thinking that you're not good enough. You are good enough. You are enough just as you are. And that doesn't require anybody else's opinion. This is changing how you look at yourself. The Death card comes in. You need to change that. You need to go from the little wiggly caterpillar into the beautiful butterfly. All right? So this big change is coming through and you're almost there. Having that commitment to yourself, the agreement with yourself about loving, about caring, about you being good enough. That's all your self-talk. Happy Thanksgiving! Oh, I'm so grateful you came in and said hello. It's been a hot minute, my friend. All right, Katie, once we get through this 9, we're pushing through that cycle moment. We have Temperance. Enos, hello. So balance is coming in, all right? Balance is coming in for you. Once you realize I am enough, I'm good enough. I don't need to worry about what other people think of me because I'm good enough, right? If somebody doesn't come in and love me right away, that's okay. I can love myself to the fullest extent. And then when I'm so full of love, I'm going to radiate that love out and somebody is going to align with that. Somebody is going to see that and contribute to it, be a part of it instead of sucking it all away. Okay? We have the Sun come up as well. Lots of major arcanas. So with the Sun in the reverse position, we have this whole cycle coming in and right into our moon. All right? The Sun and the moon. So it's going to take longer than one day. Give yourself like 1 month. A whole cycle. A whole lunar cycle. Okay? So practice this every day for a whole moon, for a full moon cycle. And we're on a new moon right now, so it's perfect timing. Blessings, grass grower. Right? So for this next moon cycle every day, high five in the mirror. You are a beautiful soul. You are love. All right, so the moon card coming in here, and then we have the Muse of Voices. I love it. All right, so the King of Swords comes in, and that shines through, that bolts through that reality, that paradigm, that vibration, and it levels you up. It like clears the way for you to go. So honestly, I wouldn't spend too much time worrying about what so-and-so feels about you right now. If that is something that has come to completion, work on loving yourself. All the love that you want from other people, from other places, give to yourself. The things you want to hear from other people, say to yourself. All right? Things you wish other people would gift to you as a gift, give to yourself. Build yourself up with all of those desires. Okay? So that's up to you. You need to fill yourself up with that, and then you'll radiate that out. See the bigger picture here, Katie? There's a lot more in store for you than this situation. This situation is like a launch pad, like a diving board or a trampoline. So yeah, launch from this. And I'm really feeling like this has come to completion. The bigger picture here is you're growing into such an amazing human. You just had to have this experience to recognize that you need to see your self-worth. Right? That High Priestess, we have the Death card, we've got Temperance and the Sun, we have the Moon. So it's a very, very big growth time for you, my friend. Okay? I hope that gives you some answers that you're looking for. But I would have to say I think it did come to a completion. It's my learning wall. All right, Katie. So thank you for your donation for the reading. Yeah, definitely time for you to work on your inner self for you. All right. And you can do this. You've got this. Like, I know sometimes it really sucks when we're going through the thick of things and wondering, you know. I will tell him he's actually working right now. He got a job at the co-op. So that's why he hasn't been online too much. I'm working tonight. I'll tell him to go and pew some stuff. All right, Katie, bright blessings. Please come back. Please come back. Let us help you build up that confidence. Because you know what? The great thing about the Soul Fam Collective here, the great thing about our energy exchange in here, is some days we just don't have it in us. And those days that we just don't have it in us, we can come in here and we can share in this pool of energy. This energy is so vast. It's not going to run out. All right. And don't worry, if you think you're being an energy vampire in here, you're not. We have lots of love to share. Lots of energy to share. All right, for my Earth Star members, I've got Jen, Scrappy Doo, Noka Oi, Ashley, and Felicia. Noka Oi, you've got a special deck today. I'm using the Quantum Oracle, and I'm using the Disney Villains. There it is. Disney Villains deck. You were worried about what? Noka Oi, you've got your special reading today with you. You requested this. You want to be called out so hard, don't you? I want to be called out today. Oh, about being an energy vampire? Yeah, no worries. Give and take, give and take, give and receive, give and receive. Sometimes we need to receive extra, but we won't allow ourselves to take it. So you come in here and you let us give it to you. Enos, you are on there. Gotcha. Gotcha. Thank you for letting me know. You have the Quantum Oracle too. I love it. I'm getting right into the quantum physics of things. The 2022 Nobel Prize actually was given out to somebody that really describes physics in the metaverse. Saw a TikTok on it the other day, and it was just like, OMFG. I love you. I love you. I love you. Follow, 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 follow. Yeah. Yeah. So night magic. I gotta see what's out here. He is barking at a cat walking down the road. He's sitting on the stairs, looking out the window, barking at the neighbor's cat at the neighbor's house. Ooh, those are beautiful. I've been following you on that. Archer. All right, Jen, here we are. Let me timestamp you. 120, 44. Oh, my belly just went. It's lunchtime. All right, the Five of Swords reverse. We've got the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Swords upright. Jen, lots going on, lots going on. So with this Five of Swords in the reverse position, a lot of the, like, emotions are falling away. Like, the conflict is starting to resolve and calm down. Okay? There is resolution of conflict. Clear it, clear it, clear it. Ooh, the Isis Oracle, nice. In our second position, we have the Nine of Wands. So we're almost at the end of this cycle here, my friend. You're going to have a lot coming at you, but just work through it. Just work through it, all right? It will be more clear after it's demuddled. Demuddled. Knight of Swords coming in. The Knights are our helpers, right? So if somebody comes in, nice. If somebody comes in and is offering some help, allow it to happen. There's a review that's going to happen, and the way things work are changing slightly. All right, or they could be changing greatly. But the way things work, like the circuit, I want to say the circuit of things. Are we doing laps? Are we in a circuit that way? Commitment, events. All right, the helper is going to come in. Don't be afraid of committing to something you're not really quite sure 100% about. Do some research, but don't wait too long on that commitment. Something is definitely underfoot. Something is definitely changing. New ideas are coming your way, and offers. There's an offer on the table right now for you as well. My belly's grumbly. Offers on the table. Offers on the table. Yeah, it's still there. Offers on the table. Ref, how you doing? All right, Scrappy-Doo, Scrappy-Doo, 123. Scrappy-Doo. I think I want to get the Alice in Wonderland ones next. Alice. All right, Scrappy-Doo, here we are. We've got love. We've got the Knight of Wands, and we have the Four of Cups in the reverse position. New things are coming. New things are coming. Say the words, please. A decision about your passion, about things that you love doing, is coming to you. The Knight of Wands. Scrappy-Doo. The Knight of Wands comes in, and the Knights are helpers, right? Pages are messengers. Knights are helpers. This is going to look weird. This is going to... That's why. The Four of Cups in the reverse position. It's going to look weird for you, and it's going to be outside of the box. All right? So give it an opportunity. Give it a chance. Scrappy-Doo, what is going on? I'm getting like these nervous and excited feelings coming in. Six of Pentacles. It's new, but it's not new. It will bring balance, but it will open up a part of your passion, like more aligned with what you're passionate about. In alignment is what's coming through for me today. In alignment. with what you're passionate about. Maybe it's the recognition of the feeling of that in alignment, as well as the thought process. It could be that whole connection, that universal connection. That universal connection. Okay, so that's why we have the Four of Cups in here. It's a consciousness of lack. This is a number 5. In the consciousness. So where are you abundant in life? Where are you feeling abundance in life, right? And that's a way to focus more on attaining that feeling. We know what it feels like to not have, and sometimes we don't understand how to open up to the feeling of abundance. Ooh, and I feel like maybe this is a big, we're on consciousness. This is a cycle that's coming to a conclusion or opening up for you. With every ending, there's a beginning. With every beginning, there's an ending. But with this, come on. With this Four of Cups in the reverse position. Okay, it says literally something missing. But that feeling of lack, like where are you in abundance in life, right? And pulling on that emotional experience to come in. Affirmation, I let go of limitation and lack. I always choose to see the value in my life and in myself. And that's where the Lovers and the Knight are coming in, is that, and that's why it's not anything new, and bringing that balance. It's seeing the value in yourself and what it is bringing to the light. I love it. Scrappy-doo. Is that making some sense? I know there's a lot going on right now, but are you like seriously looking at things and you're like, wow, I feel really in alignment with this? Noka Oi! Put this down. This one's for you. I'm looking at that and I'm like, no, I'm not shuffling that deck right now. Hello, Jagriti. All right, Noka Oi, we have the Osho Zen Tarot for you. You are a present. You are such a beautiful gift. Yes, you are. Where are we here? 127, 29. All right, so Earth members, Noka Oi, here we are. All right, my friend. All right, my friend. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You're going to understand more about these cards that I'm going to read to you than I do. All right, like I said, these are presented to me in the form of a tool. And so in our first position, we have control. Clouds, control. And what I see there is you have a very, very stubborn, oh, nice, that's there. Very stubborn streak to you. Oh, right. And releasing control to the universe. Why am I in the mind when I should be in the clouds? Where am I? Does that come up at the end? No, that goes into rainbows. I need that there. I need this here. So you're making me learn. You're making me read. Oh, no, Kaoi. You know what? I'm only afraid of reading it wrong for you. Because you have the deck as well. Anyways, this is your reading. You know what? Here's your reading. That's right. That's right. So I won't tell you how somebody else feels about you. I'll tell you what you can do for you. All right, no Kawai. I've got control, I've got awareness in reverse, I've got the master, and I've got consciousness right here. So where I was getting stuck on is your grip of control. You really, and there's nothing wrong with this, okay? There's nothing wrong with wanting to control things. However, sometimes you do have to release that grip. Do you see how tight that grip is right there? Sometimes you do have to release that grip and let the universe breathe with you, okay? We have, I'm just doing Earth members right now for memberships. We have awareness in the reverse position. Let's change this energy. Awareness in the reverse position is asking you to be aware of that. Like, this reading is just so freaking simple for you, and I'm trying to complicate it. Keep it simple, sweetheart. Right? So be aware of that control that you're having right now. It doesn't need to be so tight. Go with the flow of things. You're learning and growing. And I know because you're in school. So as you've gone through this short bit of school, you've done this much growing. So you can't control who this is anymore because you're here. And you can't control this because you're making agreements with the universe on how you're using energies. So you have to release that control. You have to be aware when it's happening, and you have to release your hands, okay? Like, even if you physically release your hand like that, I release control. We have the master in the reverse position, and I'm sorry to sound like a bitch, but you are not the master, the universe is. We are not the masters, the universe is. So when we release our control, we become aware of when we're doing that. We recognize and humble ourselves to the master. Our consciousness levels up in the moment to moment. All right. See what I mean? Like, I didn't need to open a book. The message right here for you is so loud and clear. Like, so loud and clear. It's your own even special deck request because I love you. All right, so yeah, totally. And this is exactly about that path that I just described. You were here before you started school. You have a grip on that because you want to change, and this is who you are and you want to change. You're making betterment. You're educating yourself. However, you've done all this changing, learning, and growing. Release that control and let that just soar. Let that soar. New beginnings, number 1 in the cycle. There you go, baby. All right, new beginnings. So that's coming into the newness of who you are, and you cannot have control of it. The universe does. The universe is the master, the divine master. And so recognizing that brings our consciousness into movement. That's right. We strive for mastery. We strive for mastery, but the puppeteer in charge of it all is the universe. Hey, Kenneth! And yes, we strive to be those masters so that we can master the emotions, master our habits, master using energies. All right, my friend. So there is your reading. Thank you. But it was just that control card. I could even find it in there. It's like, quit trying to control it. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I get it. That's when I just threw the book down. Every other card was showing up. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Ashley, 134. We're at you. All right, we're going to burn through these. Thank you. No Oi. All right, Ashley, 1, 2, 3. 3 of Cups, 2 of Wands are reversed, and King of Wands. Coming together. Oh, happy Thanksgiving. Coming together in a group setting, having a beautiful reunion, having the opportunity to break bread together, all right? 2 of Wands. Watch what decisions you make. Okay, be aware of decisions. Even though things are around, That's okay, because we can make appropriate decisions for our situation, right? Even though things are around, it's not a big deal. The Knight of Wands here. If it's making you crazy, remove yourself from the situation. All right, easy peasy. The Knights are here. They're our helpers. They're here to help us out. All right. Don't be, I don't want to say this. Be aware of your emotional state. Don't be quick to fly off emotionally, right? Because our triggers are our own responsibility. So if we don't like what's going on, we can remove ourselves from the situation. We can help ourselves in that way. And you know what? I saw this on TikTok the other day. Somebody was like, are you kidding me? If we don't like the way somebody's treating us or the situation, we can just leave. We can just leave. We can just leave. You don't like the way a doctor's treating you? Leave. You don't like the way your boss is treating you? Leave. You don't like the way your family's treating you? Trauma. You don't like the way your trauma family is treating you? Leave. Right? You can always go back. But if it's too much in that situation, you can just leave. Remove yourself from the situation. All right, we've got loss right here, events. We've got loss actually in the reverse position. So even though things have changed, it's not lost. All right, doing what's right for you. If other people sail away for that, that's okay. And when we're making these life-changing decisions, when we're making these big choices, there are going to be situations and people and things that just sail away from us. And that's okay. Recencies in our lifetime. Why people come into our lives. Recencies in our lifetime. Why we experience events. All right? So in this season, doesn't determine the lifetime. It just tells us what events we're experiencing right now. Ashley, enjoy your cupcake, Noka Oi. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Give hubby and Gran a big hug and kiss for me. All right, Felicia, celebrating Thanksgiving today. This one is for you. 137.20. There we go. All right, if this resonates with anybody else as well, that is so cool. Felicia, we got the Chariot in reverse, 8 of Cups reverse, Page of Wands. What's our insight here? 5 of Coins. All right. So, Felicia, there is a lot going on right now, and a lot of action is required. All right. So, even though we have the Chariot in reverse, this is a reminder not to drive off the road. It's a reminder to steer clear of drama. It's a reminder to stay on track. All right. So if it feels like things aren't moving right now or aren't feeling the best and it's a little chaotic, you will get through this chaos. Remember to take a deep breath. A deep breath. All right. Things are going to change. It's going to change how things feel for a little while. But remember, you have the choice on the perspective of it. We have the 8 of Cups in the reverse position, Felicia. And what this means is there's going to be new things to discover, new things that you like. The old things are pouring out. New things are going to take their place. You know, we're going through these cycles. We're going through these changes. So allowing that nutrition, that beautiful goodness to come into our cups, right? Allowing it. I welcome this newness. I welcome new wonderful things to fill my cup with. Damn, Ashley, I just read you. Back up a little bit. All right, Felicia, we have the Page of Wands right here. The Page of Wands, acting on these new ideas, right? These gifts that are given to you. It's like rubbing that magic lamp to see what's going on. All right. The work that's happening here is going to pay off up here. We have the 5 of Coins coming in. Usually the 5 of Pentacles feels like you're on your own and things just aren't working, feeling a little maybe destitute, feeling like, damn, how are we going to make ends meet right now? But that is the part of that transition. Things will unfold as they need to, right? So just allow that part of the transition. Just allow that part of the transition. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse position. And the Four of Swords is just like the action that it takes. We're not rushing into anything with the Chariot in reverse, but we do have action that is required going into this set. Yeah. Okay, so there's a lot going on. No rushing into things, but knowing that your requests are being seen to and answered. We have optimism in consciousness coming in here. So even though it feels a little tight right now, like, be optimistic about the future. These changes are made for reasons. So whether we learn something from it, we advance because of it, we are in that state of moving. All right. So consciousness here, optimism. Be optimistic about the outcome of these events, as chaotic and hectic as it may seem. Okay, Enos, we have you up next. You guys, thank you for being Earth Star members. You are amazing, amazing. All right, Enos, this is your reading. Ash, did you go back to see your reading, or are you still hanging with us until after? Oh, there you are. Hello. All right, Enos, this is for you. Here we go. 1, nice, 2, and 3. Love it! Love it, love it, love it, love it. If you've been waiting for a sign, Enos, this is it. All right, we have the 8 of Cups coming in. 7 of Cups coming in. Allowing imagination and fantasy in. Allowing imagination in. What could I possibly do? What dreams could I concoct today? What vast goals can I put into the universe? All right. Imagination. We have the High Priestess coming up in the middle position here for you, Enos. So the universe has your back. The universe wants you to put those big dreams out there. Put those imaginative thoughts and goals out there, right? Anything that you can think of, you can become. And in this transition, think about, what if it works? Oh, I'd like to do this. And then if you feel like, oh, but what if it doesn't work? Yeah, no. But what if it works? But what if you like it? But what if it works? All right, so that's what the universe is saying right now. 5 of Wands comes in here. Now, normally this is a card of a little bit of conflict. But in this deck, all those wands are lined up in a nice, neat little row. Do you see them there? It's kind of dark. We have all these wands lining up right here. They're not in conflicting positions. They're lined up nice and neatly. So to me, this says the universe is giving you opportunities to have experiences that you are going to like. But let your imagination come into that experience as well. Let your imagination come into what the experience is going to be. All right, Enos, let's see the energy around here. We have deserving, consciousness. You guys notice, like, we have a lot of consciousness cards coming through. There is that conscious shift. Know in your heart and in your mind, you are deserving of great things from the universe. It is your birthright. The universe has plenty for everyone. We need to tap in and tune into it. Being aware, being conscious of what we're doing, and knowing in our hearts that we are deserving of it. We deserve a good life. We deserve a nice life. We deserve peace. We deserve rest, right? Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, cards. Thank you, friends. Thank you for letting me read for you and enhance my gifts and skills. Happy, what do you say, gobble till you wobble day? Yay, happy Turkey Day to everyone that's celebrating Thanksgiving today. I'll try to get these cards back into the right boxes. That was funny on Tuesday. I had the wrong cards in the wrong deck in the wrong box. So we stack them all up, get them back into their positions. So it is Thursday, you guys. I wish you well for the weekend. I hope things work out as they should for you. We have beautiful new moon energy, holiday for our American friends. The Celtic month of Elder begins tomorrow. Beautiful, beautiful. I would believe it. What are you going to tell me? What are you going to tell me? All right, we're going to do a little sound cleansing on our way out. I'm going to stay here until Ashley tells me. Absolutely. Yes, update on classes, please. Love it. You guys fill me in. What's going on? I love this part of my day. Way to go, Noka Oi. A's and B's. High five, girl. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so they wouldn't give you an assessment or anything, hey? But that came up earlier too for you, Ashley. What was it, a few weeks ago? About having that whole review, like, and even seeing a medical professional for that review. Good for you. Good for you. Just remember, like with medications too, like sometimes there's adverse side effects from taking them, and then sometimes there's adverse side effects from stopping them. So just be aware of that in your own mind. Ooh, way to go, Shell. Get your physical paperwork submitted. Nice. Very nice. Good job. You're going to pass that. Yeah. So if it does, I firmly believe in holistic and Western medicine working together. So if you're finding that it's not working for you, don't feel bad about having a reassessment. All right? Because sometimes as we shift, we go through these, we have a cleanse, we have a purge. Look on my TikTok. Oh, geez. Look on my TikTok. I made fire juice. It's like apple cider, honey, and cayenne pepper. And I take that because I was starting to feel a cold come into my nose. But at the same time, it helps balance things in our gut. And, when we balance our gut bacteria, like really pay attention, especially going through changes. Mushrooms are good for bringing back good gut bacteria. I use raw apple cider vinegar with the Mother, like Bragg's brand apple cider vinegar. Yeah. And you know what? I think you're in a different mind frame right now. And it's when those medications are required, it's not necessarily just about the feelings. There's a whole firing system that goes on. My son was on a lot of different medications for about a year and a half as things were getting adjusted for him. And so that's how I know about this. Yogurt's very good in probiotics. That's what I was, thank you. So it's not necessarily about not feeling the feelings, but being able to process them appropriately. So if you're feeling like, oh my God, these feelings are making me go fucking crazy, and I get that way in my own head, I stop and I ask myself, how can I process this more appropriately? Or what am I not processing that's making me feel this way? So when you're going through those changes and you're reprogramming, you're refiring your brain, which is a literal thing. There you go. Also look on and be very aware of what foods you're eating. There are a lot of foods that will trigger depression or emotional outbursts like food dyes, red dye, blue dye. Avoid blue dye things. Anything with blue dye in it. Just fucking avoid it. Okay? Natural colors. Eat things with natural colors. But notice it too. If you notice yourself, and say you're eating little Debbie cakes, and then you notice yourself that emotional tear kind of like pulls at you, don't eat them. They're a trigger for that emotional thing that you're trying to fix. Okay? We really have the power where we need to take that control. Right? Where we need to make that decision. I'm not going to eat this. It makes me feel ill. My body does not like it. It reacts in a negative way. It does not raise my vibration. And I mean, you know, like sometimes it sucks while you're eating that plain spinach salad, but if you need that iron to boost your mood, to raise your vibration, to get those nutrients in, thank you for this nourishing food I'm about to feed my body. May it go to work as it needs to in my body, right? So yeah, it's going to be hard with like Christmas treats and everything coming up too, but you can have a little, just not a lot. Yeah, don't rely too much on those numbers either. All I can say is make sure you dance to a song every day. Dance to a song. Maybe I'll do a dance challenge on TikTok. We'll just find a couple of minutes of song and just freaking boogie to it. Oh, yum. I love balsamic on my spinach. All right. Dance party on TikTok it is. And for anybody that also wants, on my side chick channel, the little question mark, I do have a lot of dance videos up there. I teach belly dance. I teach dance fit. I empower people through moving their body. And so little tidbits have been put up there as well. Oh my God, that sounds yummy. Oh, yum, yum. All right, so as we're making changes, be aware of what we're putting in our bodies so we can put out as well. All right, my friends, on that note, I'm starving. I get so hungry after reading. It's time to go and nourish my body, nourish my soul. Yeah, and you know what? When we're on the spiritual path too, it really does bring everything in together. When we focus on a thing, other things fall into place. It's kind of amazing. Here, let me see if I can find it for y'all. Turkey ham and roast beef sandwich. Oh, maybe I don't have my side chick up here. Oh, what's that side chick? That is my side chick today. I have a couple of different YouTube channels, guys. Here's the dancey one. I can't put good music on there, though. I can use YouTube music. Maybe I'll figure something out. All right, dance challenge coming up. I love you guys. Jeremy, really nice to meet you. And thank you so much for coming in here and sharing energy with us in the Soul Fam Collective. It's awesome to have you. Aw, thank you. Go off and sing, dance, shake your booty. You guys, also, when we dance, when we move our body, that's a physical energy movement. So if you're feeling stagnant, get up. Stomp your feet. Shake your butt. Shake it all around. All right. Happy Turkey Day, my friends. Much love to you, and I'll see you on the internet. Happy weekend. I'll eat a piece of pie.